In this word problem from section 7.2, we're looking at the distance between Portland and Green Bay given this diagram where the satellite of Mercury 2 measures its distance from Portland, which is 1435, and from Green Bay, which is 692 miles. And on board starting device, the satellite determines this angle is 99 degrees, so we have a side adjacent to an angle, adjacent to another side. So we have an SAS triangle. And we need to solve this the third side of the triangle. So we don't even need those other two angles. We know all angles are acute because of the way the satellite is set up here. Well, I guess assuming that satellite is between Portland and Green Bay. Regardless, we just want this last side. So we can use the law of cosines for an SAS triangle. Since we don't have any pairs, we can't use sines. And the law of cosine for that last side, to find the measure of a side, the formula is that side squared is equal to the sum of the other two sides. Oh, let's call them, I don't know. Let's call it little g and little p. So m squared equals g squared plus p squared minus 2 times the product of g times p times the cosine of the angle that is across from the side we're trying to find, which is cosine of m. So we have all the information on the right we have, so we just solve for m squared. So we get m squared equals 1435 squared plus 692 squared minus 2 times 1435 times 692 times cosine of 99 degrees. And then just putting that into a calculator, I'm also going to add that last step of taking the square root of both sides. I don't have to do plus and minus because I know it's a distance, so it's going to be positive. So I get, solving on the left, I get m equals, and then I use a calculator on the right. So I get, square root of, giant parenthesis, 1435 squared plus 692 squared minus 2 times 1435 times 692 times cosine of 99. Close the parenthesis for the radical and for the cosine, and then for the radical. And that gives me that there is about, I'll make this about approximately 1,687.8 miles between Portland and Green Bay.